What's up, adventurers? Today we're going to be reviewing this really cool Shogun Masters Golden Havoc Edition Skeletor figure. This is part of the Masters of the Universe Shogun Warriors line. It came out about a year ago, a little over that. Saw these first on Instagram on Mattel's Masters of the Universe page. They've basically taken the Shogun Warriors platform and made Masters of the Universe characters using the bodies and the style of the vintage late 1970s Shogun Warriors figures. And I got the Golden Havoc Edition figure, which is kind of an homage to some figures that they did in Japan of certain Shogun Warriors. Most notably, I believe Ray Dean was a golden figure. You can find different variations of him. But they also did an all-black figure and the regular Skeletor figure as well. So I went ahead and bought this one. I wanted to get these when they first came out, but I didn't want to drop the money. So what I ended up doing, I had a Hot Toys Captain America Age of Ultron figure, and I didn't really do anything with it. It was just kind of sitting in my attic. So I sold it on eBay and flipped it and bought this for my son and myself. Basically, we love Shogun Warriors. We love playing with them, and they're super cool. And this will be a great addition to our Shogun Warriors line. So just to start off, you can check out the box. The box is massive, right? So these are 24-inch tall figures, and you can see the box art is really nice. It's got this cool Shogun Masters stenciling gold. You can see it has the really cool version of Skeletor on there. Super awesome. Mattel Creations, who did this. This wasn't a crowdfunded deal. They just put these on there for pre-order, and you're able to buy them off the website. These sold out fairly quick. I know that the later released ones, they did a He-Man and also a Faker figure as well. They didn't sell as quickly, I don't think, as the Skeletor versions. I think the Skeletor version is very, very cool. So just a really awesome box art and figure. It came in this massive box here. I bought this mint and package off a guy in San Diego, California. So shout out to you out there if you're watching this. So we'll go ahead and pause the video and we'll pop this guy open and take a look at him. All right, guys, so here he is in the box here. He's zip tied in. He obviously comes with the set of Shogun Warriors Black Missiles. We'll pull those out in a bit. Really, really nice face design, cool body armor, awesome gold paint deco. The Japanese, probably it says Skeletor, hopefully, I guess. Not great on Japanese, but the cool just Skeletor body armor is done very well in the Shogun Warriors style. It has the missile holders as well as the missile holders down here. Cool. Like I said, he's zip tied in there. He comes with a Havoc staff, which is one of Skeletor's weapons, other than the half of the power sword. But it comes with a Havoc staff that actually fires the Shogun Warrior missiles. They also has a firing fist as well, which is really, really cool. A lot of the Shogun Warriors figures had different actions, such as firing fists and missile firing. So this guy is no different than your typical Shogun Warrior figure. The wheels are just a little bit different than the vintage Shogun Warrior wheels. This one is, they're actually a little bit better made than the old Shogun Warrior ones. We'll check those out here in a bit as well. But definitely looks just like a Shogun Warrior. I mean, if you didn't know this was Skeletor, you could put this in the Shogun Warriors line in the 1970s and he'd fit right in. At least that's my opinion. And I think that the black and gold edition is the coolest one of the three variants that they released. Like I mentioned, the original Skeletor, which is in the purple and light blue, and then they did an all-black version, and then this Golden Havoc edition one. I just think it's really cool and it fits in great with the Shogun Warriors. So what we'll do is we will pop this guy out and take a look at him. All right, guys, so here he is out of the box, the Golden Havoc edition Shogun Master Skeletor. So you can see the Havoc staff comes in two parts. So you can take it apart down here at the base to get it through the fist here so he can fire his missiles, which I have mounted. Now these top missiles, they're a little tougher to mount than the bottom ones. The bottom ones are really easy to get in these little clamps. This is cool. The missiles almost exactly like the old Shogun Warriors missiles. Really, really cool. They just snap in there in place. And then he has his firing fist here, like Guy King and Deimos and Godzilla. So you can put the thing here, we'll try it. Yeah, so the firing fist doesn't shoot very far. The fist is pretty heavy. And of course the missile launcher shoots the rockets as well. I'm not going to test that out. I already assume everybody knows how it works. The staff is exactly scaled, so Skeletor can hold it just like this to fire his missiles out of his Havoc staff, and it's a really cool little mechanism that shoots the missiles as such. Just a rad figure. Let me move him over here. Let me show you the bottom wheels as well. So you can see the wheels are done a lot differently than the old Shogun Warriors wheels. These are done a little more engineered a little better, I guess. You know, the original Shogun Warriors were created by a company called Poppy in Japan for various different anime cartoons. And, you know, that was a long time ago. These are great figures, though. Shogun Warriors have become very, very popular again. Just for reference, here is my vintage Great Mazinga. You can see the similarities are just almost exact between these figures and the style, the old blow mold plastic, and the height and everything. Like I said, this figure, the Skeletor figure, would fit in great with the Shogun Warriors line of the late 70s. And it is a great figure. I'm happy I bought this. My son plays with these quite a bit. There's certain parts that I take away from him that he can't, so he won't break them or anything, but he really enjoys his Shogun Warriors. He loves them to death. I think his favorite character is Raideen, which is probably mine as well. But he's going to flip out when he sees the Skeletor, because we've been looking at these online for a while now, and I haven't told him I've bought it. I'm sorry. And the funny thing about it is, back in the 70s, these figures here, like the springs that launch these missiles, super powerful. You could, if you did it just right, you could probably poke your eye out. Maybe, I don't know. I know there was a movement in the 70s for toy safety. I'm sure there was some snowflake kid out in California who's shot his eye or something. His mom sued everybody. I'm just kidding. But nah, just kidding. I know there's not everybody in California is soft, but there's probably some kid that accidentally shot himself in the eye, and his parents were upset that he was blind and sued everybody. And then it kind of changed toys a lot, and you didn't see the powerful mechanisms and cool play features that you would see in some of the toys in the 70s that were dangerous. I'm not glossing over that, but this doesn't have nearly the powerful springs that these old ones do. So, but this is a great figure, and like I said, I'm glad we added this to our collection, and we're gonna definitely do some Shogun Warrior with this. Our goal for 2023 is to hit up some antique stores around the areas and try to find us some other Shogun Warriors for a decent price, and then complete them. So that's the goal. So anyways, guys, I hope everybody's having a great 2023 so far. Hope you guys are staying warm out there. The year started off pretty cold, but who knows? I think these next couple of years are going to be a wild ride, kind of like that raft ride at the beginning of Land of the Lost. Maybe we'll end up there and be a bunch of the Sleestack lizard people will emerge from their underground layers in Hollow Earth and tell everybody that they've been the puppet masters of this massive bananas world all along, because that would make the most sense. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Until next time, keep living the adventure, and cheers.